Michaela Medell is just 10 years old. Her mom limits her to less than an hour per day on platforms such as YouTube. According to Common Sense Media, 38% of tweens ages 8 to 12 use social media. Adriana Medell is a single mother who works full-time and says it is her role to monitor her daughter's social media usage.
I don't agree with the bill. I think it's really up to the parents to monitor their children's social media accounts.
Yet some advocates like Common Sense Media say social media companies know how to target kids in a way parents cannot stop.
The reality here is that social media can enter a room where parents can't see into. It's not something that we can stop at the door and say, hey, you're not allowed to enter my house.
A bill moving through the California legislature, AB 2408, creates an accountability standard for social media companies. Parents who prove their child is addicted can sue for up to $25,000 per violation. While advocates such as Common Sense Media are ready to hold social media platforms accountable.
Companies like TechNet and Chamber of Progress argue that kids under 18 would no longer have access to important online support networks.
What they're saying is that teenagers won't be able to spend time with their friends and peers, one of the few solaces during the pandemic. But Medell says her daughter experienced bullying for the first time, and she says lawmakers need to focus on content, not screen time.
Just become really something that's, in my opinion, something that's a really dark place for kids, and I do feel like something needs to happen.
Dion believes other states may follow with similar legislation.
If California can protect its kids, I think other states will have to ask themselves, why don't our kids deserve this same level of protection?
In Los Angeles, Emily Miranda, Cronkite News.
The bill gives companies an option to avoid the courts. They must maintain quarterly audits to evaluate their practices. If practices potentially cause addiction, they must be fixed within 30 days.